It must be Cubs opening day because you can't find a spot to do the show. The Wi-Fi is terrible everywhere, and yet here I am in the flesh making it happen. The Recap Lunch Hour with Guff, me, Ryan McGuffey, brought to you by our fine partners at Hooters. Visit one of the 11 Chicagoland location, originalhooters.com. Please tell me, my fine folks, please tell me that you can hear me.
What's up there, Lunch Hour
And clear. Look at the cat man here in the. We're not at Wrigley Field. We're across the street because the Wi-Fi everywhere sucks. Because there's too many of you people.
But guess what? We're here for you because this guy is the king.
We're here. It's a community. We built this together. We're not missing a show. It's brought to you here by the Lunch Hour. And look at all the comments pouring in. Clyde, is anyone there? Hell yeah, everyone's here. Show on stage. Is anyone here? 100%, my man. 100%. Running this from a phone, by the way, is definitely a different ballgame than it is from. Look at all the people asking, where is he, etc. Godfather wants to know. Say hi to Rickett for me. Tell him to look in the other dugout to see how an owner wants to win. Wow. I agree. I see what you're saying, Godfather. I understand. Totally understand what you're saying there, Becky. Let's get a W today, boys. 100%. Feel like it's going to happen. Actually, here's what I'll say that's going to happen. I feel like the over is going to happen. I'm feeling pretty good about that. I might be leading you to my bet of the day. Lip Ripper, my guy. Opening day should be a national holiday. Same with the first 2 days of March Madness and day after Super Bowl. Hard to argue that. Becky, I'm right here. Told you I would be here for you. Jess, got my hot dog and fries, my local hot dog and fries. Ready to enjoy some baseball. I'll finishing up the work week. Happy opening day, Guff, Jess. As always, huge fan of you being a part of this community. And look, to your point, Jess, probably trying to find a place to broadcast from. Tell me you know me without telling me you know me. Just all over it, nails it from one of these days. Phil Sims, the real Phil Sims. Happy opening day at Wrigley Guff. I've been there, I've been back. I'm going to go back there here shortly. What up, Swayze? Always good to see you, my friend. Let's go, Shota. I don't know. Call me crazy. I feel like Shota's going to get hit a little bit today. I know it doesn't make people feel good. It's just my hunch. We can appreciate you, Lip, for telling me. We can hear you. The mic coming in strong, always good. To bring the mics with you for, especially a place like Wrigley, where you know it's going to be hit and miss. Jess, glad you're able to find a place to broadcast from. Good to see you both. Cap and his beautiful wife and sister-in-law are here. Becky says, let's hope we keep our bats get going, or hope our bats get going. I think they should say keep going because they scored 35 runs in 3 games against the A's. Phil, 2 of the baddest dudes in the business definitely doing the damn thing. Phil, you know how much we appreciate you. Al, our guy, Cap's favorite day of the year. He's like a kid in a candy store right now. Paul, I'm here. Of course, I expect nothing less. I'm glad you are, my friend. Eric, what you sipping on, Guff, right now? Here, not a sponsor of the show, but that's okay. There we go. Is that better? Better product placement for you, Eric? I like that. Jess, let's see how the bullpen holds up today. Good stress test for them. The Padres come in unbeaten at 7-0. Pretty crazy. They're trying to tell the Dodgers, hold my beer. Kyle, happy Friday, Guff, coming to you from the Sunshine State on my birthday. Great to see you both. Love spending my day with the Lunch Hour crew. Win for my birthday, Kyle. Most importantly, forget the result of the game. Happy birthday, man. The whole community, the whole group here wishes you happy birthday. Paul, I appreciate you identifying yourself as Chef Paul. I already knew that, my man, and I'm glad that you identified himself as Chef Paul to the rest of the group. Becky with the right call here. Let's give the Padres their first L of the year. Straight mic drop from the Godfather. Truth and fact, Godfather has the ability to do that. Jeremy Tucker's first Wrigley homer will come in walk-off fashion. My goodness, Jeremy, if you could actually put a bet on that, Kyle Tucker to hit a walk-off, that would have to be at least 50-1, I would think, at a minimum. Eric, hey, Guff and Cap, happy Friday to you both. Hopefully, Cubs can get a win today and an opening day with Shota on the mound. I still got Duke and Florida for the title game. I got Duke winning it all. I have Duke and Florida the title game as well. I think Duke wins it. I do have a pool with Florida winning it. That could be beneficial to me. And I think Duke's the best team. Kyle, go Guff, yo. Becky, winds are blowing in from center field. We heard all year last year that Wrigley Field played small. Maybe it does again. The Cubs are going to have to figure out what that looks like, because I don't want to hear that as an excuse anymore. Godfather responding to Phil with a thumbs up. Becky saying showing snow on Sunday in Chicago. Becky over in Oklahoma. It is. But you know what? That's the beauty of baseball in April. I can tell you this. I don't know if Greg Bear is going to check in today. But Brett Baer texted me a picture this morning from Denver, Colorado to say happy opening day. And it's the Rockies home opener. And of course, I appropriately responded with A's by 1,000 because it only feels right. Where can I get that REKAP Bet? You know what? We should start making these as actual gear for the rest of my people to answer. To answer your question, Guff, let's do the master stream on Tuesday. So you want to do it like leading into the week? It's I'm confused because the Masters starts on Thursday. Who are my picks for the Final Four thing and do Florida Blue Devils win? Phil, hard for me not to agree with that. The only way I like Florida is if I win a pool, and even then, not that big of a deal to me because I'm thinking Duke's the best team. Jess is at Landon. I'm waiting for the official REKAP Lunch Hour lunch spot. Jess is. I'm telling you, I need to hire Jess as our marketing guru because she's got so many good ideas. It figures that there's no Wi-Fi in Gallagher Way. It's just cheap. Godfather, you are the best. You definitely have. I don't care what comment comes from here. You have the comment of the day, my friend. Ricketts. It's an incredible comment right there. CPO. What's good, Guff? Let's have a good game today. Plus, when you get a second tell Cap, how dominant my work shark. Oh, yeah, I will. I think, he knows. I talked to him. I told him we got a guy checking in every day about the D2 national title. Cap's way too happy, and it's hilarious. Cap is like a kid on Christmas, even though he's Jewish. Happy birthday from Jess to Kyle. The comments are just pouring in. My goodness. I hit the new comments button, and now I'm all over the place. Look at Breck. I just said I don't know if Breck is going to be on today because it's Rockies opening day. And who's here? My guy, my love, my heart, Breck Bear. Callie Bear, gross. I'm assuming it's like 60 in Denver now because that's how it works. You wake up to snow, go down to 60 and sunny. Mile High says Denver here. Clyde, whose birthday is today, is Kyle. Lip Ripper giving his picks. Padres Cubs over 7.5. A's Rockies under 8.5. Final Four. Florida Auburn first half over. Look at the picks. Parlay that all together. I like the over in the Houston game as well. Who wins the women's Final Four for Sean? You guys tell me. Sean's my guy for that type of stuff. Coach Sam, look at my guy. I love this human being with like everything in my heart. I love this man. Coach Sam, what's up, Coach? I'm coaching Coach Sam. Keep up the good work. Great show as always. Go Cubs. Sam, to everybody out there, to you, most importantly, I love you dearly. You are part of my family forever. Kyle, You think Obi gets a hat trick tonight to pass Gretzky against the Hawks? Hate Chicago could be a history question. Would be cool to see. I think, didn't we say this earlier in the week? We should bet this. We should bet Obi to get it done today. I feel like we should. It's a good call, Kyle. Good reminder. I don't think we could do an all Chicago parlay, by the way. I don't love it. Sox are playing right now to the Tigers. I don't even know what the score is because I'm using my phone. I love the Tigers today. Today's tough with the Cubs. Bulls play tonight. Blackhawks play tonight. Could be a monster pair. By the way, if you took Sam Burns to win the Blair Open, he is even right now. Hope he has a good game. I threw a little future on that lip, just so you know. Start for the base there. Big time Guff. How many Lagunitas have you put down? This is my first. I did have Bloody Mary though. I will be honest about my consumption here. Becky, I'll toast to you back. I'm toasting you now, Becky. Here we go. Let's toast to that Cubs W right now. Mile High. Rockies. I said this yesterday, Mile High. The Rockies are the only team I've ever seen that have played 5 games and are 5.5 games out of first. I've never seen a team out more games of the division lead than the games they played on the schedule. Incredible. Anita Miller Light says, "Look, you know what? At some point, we need to dial it back. We're not wrong. That's 100% right. Clyde's coming in. He's picking Florida. There's a Walter Clayton Jr. in their lineup that is 5 players and a 6'10" tower. One kid is 19, 7'9", 305 pounds. Swayze likes the over. 5'3" Cubs. Won't be an offensive explosion. Will do enough to win the showdown on the hill. You guys need to come to San Diego when the Cubs are in town. That's like next week. And catch the game on the 14th in the Aloha shirt. Knows I'm sick. I know Cap's sister-in-law is sitting right behind me. She's on board for that. She'll do that. Are we at Wrigley? We are in Wrigleyville. We are at the old Tasting Ranch. Oh, Lost and Found. Or Lost Never Found. That's where we are at. The Dennis Rodman guy. I can't do a little search for that. I hope. Godfather. What happened to Chris Bryant? He's 1 for 14. Never saw a guy get so bad, so fast. The Cubs didn't give him the money, and that ended up being the right thing. I'm taking the Obi to score tonight. So am I. We're going to do a shorter show by the end today. Baseball weather this time of year, says Dustin. Chicago sucks. I can't even remember a homestand that has a chance to be as cold as this one. Oh, Dustin, we have had way colder opening days. Way colder. It's not even a debate. And honestly, it's not a debate. I know it's going to be cold this week. This is not a debate. Not even close. We will be at the game. I'm across the street right now from Wrigley Field. Needed to log on, use this fine Wi-Fi that we weren't getting across the street. My guy, Breck Bear, on his way to opening day festivities in Denver, in the snow. 38 at first pitch, which is about what it is here. Happy opening day off. Breck, we love you, bud. Can't wait to come out and see you. We are going to talk. It's coming sooner than later. My favorite beer, says Dan, my man. Like it, Dan. White Sox and Rangers currently tied at 1. Thank you for the update there, CPO. Dan with the Go Sox. New Sox podcast is out, by the way. Go Sox with Jess. Me and VA on our impressions of the first week of the year. Jeff Paul chiming in with Dennis Rodman is still alive. Thank God. This will be a tough series, especially against one of the only 2 undefeated teams left. But at some point, guys, this is baseball, and things need to change. Let's talk about our fine partners. Our fine partners here at Hooters. We know there's 11 Chicagoland locations. You can find them at originalhooters.com. The tournament's tomorrow night. What better place to pony up with hot wings, cold beer, iconic Hooters girls, $6 cocktails all day, every day at any of the 11 Chicagoland locations. Go watch the tournament. Duke and Houston, Florida and Auburn. Figure it out. Who gets the Monday nights national title game? We appreciate our partners at Hooters, no doubt about it. Bill, And what at that time would you have given Brian a big contract? Probably, which is why I'm saying they knew more than we did. That one worked out. And quite frankly, most of them did. Both of them did. PCA happened because they traded Javi Baez. Think about that. Javi Baez has been a disaster. Disaster for the Tigers. Not even close to being the coldest. We've had 35 in snow on opening day. That's what I'm saying. Crazy. Trust me. I'm not even in a winter coat right now. And it's going to be just fine. OD with Jess. Happy to see the Bears sign a mentor for Caleb. Hopefully this translates to faster adjustments by the offense and less mistakes. Good call, Jess. Case Keenum, now a member of the Chicago Bears. And quite frankly, I'll be honest, I just hope this means our guy, our backup, the original. Why am I blanking on my guy? Help me out. Good old number 17, the D2 guy. I want there to be 3 quarterbacks. Tyson Bagent, Jesus. I want Tyson Bagent to still be on this roster, not just Case Keenum replace him, because I think Tyson Bagent is going to be in the league for a long, long time. Enjoy the home opener. Wish I was there with you and Cap. Wrigley is my favorite game to attend, the opener, for sure. A couple more here. Thank you, Jess. That's what I love about it. Jess is so good. Look at you guys helping me out with Bagent. I appreciate you so much. No problem. Lip says OD. Thanks for the over in the NIT game last night. And that's a great way to get to today's bet of the day, which quite frankly is a real disappointment. The over was definitely the right call. To be honest with you, though, I think we made the right call. Irvine was up 6 with 2:20 to play in the game. And I'm thinking, we're on our way. We're pulling away. They're hitting their free throws. And ironically, Chattanooga, who was one of the better free throw teams in the country, was not. And then they pissed it away. I thought there was some bad coaching. The game goes to overtime. It hits the over. I still thought our 3.5 was live. It never worked out. It was never okay. And we lost. And I'll take that L, 39-37-2. Guys, I know it's cold. I like the over today at Wrigley. I'm playing a day game. I'm playing a game that tees off here. Tees off first pitch, whatever you want to call it, in about 25 minutes. And I'm playing the over. I got it at 7. I played it at 7. I also played the Tigers minus 1.5. It's not going to be good to my Sox fans, but I'm going against the odds of Jonathan Cannon's numbers against the Tigers. We're going over today at Wrigley Field is our bet of the day, and I know we're probably going to, it's coming in from center field. But right field, though, it's swirly. It's got to do one of those left to right things, blowing things from foul. I'm going over. I do think the Padres come in with some hot bats. I know it's going to be colder for them, but I'm going to take, you're giving me 7. I kind of feel good about that. Jess also thinks Bagent needs to say, and I agree. Bagent's earned the right to say. Can't find the Crown games on my app. Me either. I don't know if they took them back off again, but I'm going Cubs over 7. We're going to put a bow on this edition. It's loud here. I love you guys for being here, and I gave it back to you. I looked all over the place for good Wi-Fi. And Kyle, most importantly, buddy, have a great birthday, have a great Friday, have a great weekend. It's a great fan here, great community here on the Lunch Hour. You guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, have a great day, have a better weekend, and let's come back on Monday. Let's cash the Cubs tonight. Let's cash the White Sox today. Let's cash the Bulls tonight. Let's cash Ovechkin scoring the record, and maybe the Hawks come back in a high-scoring affair and get it done for a Chicago sweep. Never opposed to the Chicago Cubs. I'm Ryan McGuffey. This has been the REKAP Lunch Hour, brought to you by our fine partners at Hooters. For everybody here at the REKAP at Cap, for me, for everyone else, we love you. Watch the tournament games at Hooters or anywhere you can get it. Maybe even pick it up to go order.hooters.com. See you on Monday.